keep coming back to this piece, so I think this is the one.
Dance is a way to share the stories that you have inside of you, whatever struggles, whatever joys, whatever love, fear, anger, all of the emotions, whatever you have inside of you, dance is the way to let all of that out, to share it with other people.
I feel like the music kind of swells up inside of me, and then the rhythm takes me away.
For the dance major, the capstone is typically a choreography project that the senior dancer choreographs, and then they perform it at the end of the spring semester.
It's supposed to be like nice levels. It was the first.
The new space has a lot of awesome features that maybe a typical theater doesn't, and I think just overall it provides a lot of opportunities for learning and growth and experimentation for the students in the program.
Being a patron of the arts here, I thought it was really necessary to have a performing arts building, something that UD has never had before.
The way I did it last year was I would save it as and I would say,
this is the Flyer News office, and we use this as our place to meet, and we do our print product in here.
that would work too. Yeah. You could say it.
This is the biggest piece of Flyer News history that we have. Every year, seniors sign this, and this goes back decades, I think. And I'm very excited because this is the year that I will sign this bad boy, so.
So this is Flyer TV. This is the fishbowl where most of the media performance classes are held. I spent a lot of time in there. And this is a studio where most of our non-field productions are done. There's a green screen, there's a news desk. In Flyer TV, you can make your own show, you can make your own podcast. We're just gonna take this time to basically meet the team, a little bit of brainstorming, just figuring out how we wanna approach this. I think it's very important. I'm a hands-on learner myself, and this has helped me out immensely. And Ren, I understand you had an idea for the video that you wanted to talk about?
So what if we start in major, maybe kind of here, maybe go something like that?
Yeah, I like that, but what if you tried it minor instead?
Ooh, okay. We're on the 4th floor of Fitz. This is where the music department is. Here we are in the Blue Concourse. This is where everybody hangs out and does homework and studies, and it's just a really nice space for us to enjoy time together. Probably the most awesome thing is that we can see the Roger Glass Center come up from the ground up through these windows, and we've all done a lot of daydreaming, just thinking about what it's going to be like to perform in that new space, and we're all really excited about it.
This is one of the main entrances, kind of just to walk in. But this is going to be the concert hall where they have a lot of performances, and then down here, and this other one is the experimental theater. I'm a civil engineering major working with Messer Construction on the Roger Glass Center for the Arts. This experience has been valuable just because I'm learning so much about something that I never thought I would, learn about before. If you see a problem on plans or something, you're able to actually come out on the job site, see what's the problem, and then work with subcontractors and make calls, make emails to make things happen and fix problems.
We're all civil engineering majors, and we all worked on this building while it was being built. Yeah, the last time I was here, everything was just concrete. And so it's weird to see it all done. I think working here was definitely a valuable experience. It was cool to see what I'm learning in the classroom be incorporated into real life.
And I think it's also very important to see what the company values are and what sort of skill sets are important to learn.
It was like a big learning curve, but it was a great learning experience, I would say.
Tonight is the first performance of my capstone, which we're performing in the new theater in the Glass Center. Being a director for the first time, I'm really excited to see what I put together and to see it finally become real.
My capstone is the story of all the people I've met at UD and the love that binds me to them and them to me.
The master will come on a day he does not know, at a time he least... All right, getting ready to go out and perform Godspell, where I'm playing the role of Jesus, just why I grew out this big beard. And yeah, really excited to get out into this new experimental theater and just tell a great story. That experimental theater is amazing. I mean, you can adjust that space to fit any kind of performance. Right now we've got it set up with a thrust stage, so we've got seats on all sides of the stage basically. And it just means that we have so much more opportunity to interact with the audience, and especially with a show like Godspell, that is so, so, so important. Being in a space that's really acoustically as perfect as it can be, and hearing a note that you have sung echo for as long as it possibly can. And knowing that I helped to create and add beauty to the world in that moment, there's really nothing like that.
If you don't mind, I'll take like little ones on my... What I really love most about the new space is just how much better the equipment is and more room that we have. It kind of motivates you. It makes me want to produce more shows. It makes me want to work harder now. And then you just learn more. I know for me, I'm a hands-on learner, so it's just all skills that you gain from doing something that is honestly fun. Because it was a beautiful story. Flyer News, Flyer TV, and Flyer Radio are now under the same roof. And I think this sets the stage for a good opportunity for collaboration. I kind of like the
4,
fake green.
3. So what do the arts mean to you?
I have been involved in Flyer News since my freshman year, and that has given me so many different experiences, more than I think I even initially anticipated.
Now let's operate under the fact that you have 6 and 7. Nice.
It's made me a more confident person. I've grown as a writer, and I've also grown as a leader, and it's also a lot of fun. My grandparents supported this space, and one of the places that they were able to name was a doorway named after my mother, who passed away when I was 8 years old. To see my mom's name up on that doorway, it's almost like having her here with me. My mother missed a lot of, the big moments of my life, and she won't be there when I graduate college, and she won't be there when I get married, and so that is something that I really struggle with, of like her missing out on all of those things. But knowing that she's, a part of her is gonna be here forever makes me almost want to cry, because she is going to become a part of a campus where so much of who I am was built, and it's almost like she's here when I graduate. I'm not ready to say goodbye. I'm ready to just pass it on to the next people and be like, all right, you guys, it's your paper. But it'll definitely be very bittersweet when I finally say goodbye.
has done for the students, what UD has done for the community. They deserve a facility like this, and I think it's going to be a great success for many years to come.